Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope, it's a UAV. And your next question should be, what the hell does it do? Welcome to WatchMojo's Top 5 Facts. In today's installment, we're counting down the top 5 facts about drones.
In time, there'll be a whole family of Amazon drones, different designs for different environments.
Drones have become a major topic of debate in our modern society, and love them or hate them, they are set to become an increasingly common sight, both in military operations and in the sky above your very own backyard. Number 5. Drones are growing faster as a consumer good than as a military application. Maybe you had a remote control car growing up, or perhaps even an RC plane if your parents were really into buying new windows. But chances are, your kids are going to be playing with drones. The estimated value of the drone industry in 2015 was $3.3 billion, but that figure is projected to balloon to $90 billion by 2025. Like most technologies, they're becoming increasingly cost-effective to manufacture and more user-friendly. According to the company 3D Robotics, more customers are building and flying their DIY drones than the amount currently operated by the US military. But drones aren't limited to hobbyists. They're becoming a versatile tool across a variety of domains. Farmers use them to survey large crop fields. They can be used in search and rescue missions, and they've even become a trendy must-have for wedding photographers. Number 4. Police are now using drones.
Instead of being equipped with missiles, though, this little guy carries a camera that, at most, weighs 35 ounces.
Speaking of application for drones back home, how do you feel knowing that your local police force could be watching you from above? It might sound like George Orwell's 1984 come true, but let's stay optimistic and hope they don't go all Big Brother on us. There are many ways in which drones could prove to be useful and effective tools in the hands of a responsible force, including better documentation of crime scenes and efficient aerial searches for either missing persons or violent criminals at large. Unfortunately, in the United States, the exact limits of what police can or cannot do with drones have thus far only been established on a state level, with no federal legislation in place. Number 3. Drone delivery. The pizza boys, postal workers, or even waiters of the future.
Good morning, sir. Yet another on-time delivery from...
Get the hell out of my face, Ken.
Tired of waiting on your pizza delivery guy? Enter the Drew drone, which will be used to deliver pizza in New Zealand from a single Domino's location. Coupled with a self-driving 4-wheeled Drew pizza robot, which drives itself down the sidewalk from the restaurant to your home, pizza delivery boys are starting to look like an endangered species. However, this isn't the only attempt at employing drones to replace service staff. But after a drone crashed into one customer's face at a TGI Fridays in New York City, some people are understandably wary. Perhaps the most promising application of drone-based delivery is the Amazon drone delivery system, which hopes to deliver parcels in 30 minutes or less in urban areas. Number 2. Drones have taken a staggering number of lives.
Drone strikes will be as much a characteristic of the Obama presidency as Obamacare or receiving racist email forwards from distant relatives.
Drones can be a lot of fun, and maybe even laden with pizza, but the driving force behind them is military applications. Predator drones were first deployed in Afghanistan to locate and perform recon on Osama bin Laden, and they found him. Since then, the total number of deaths by drone strike have been highly contested. The White House revealed their tally of deaths, and it's well below the estimates made by NGOs. The government cites anywhere between 64 and 116 civilian deaths spread across 473 strikes, which killed over 2,000 terrorist combatants. But the Bureau of Investigative Journalism estimates that the civilian death toll is realistically between 424 and 966, and that's just in Pakistan. Number 1. Drones have a surprisingly long history. The history of drones is much longer and richer than their recent popularity might have you believe. In fact, the earliest examples of rudimentary armed drones can be traced back to 1849, when Austrian forces attached explosives to unmanned hot air balloons in the hopes of flying them over Italy and triggering the bombs via long copper wires. The plan failed, but the concept was established. The Kettering bug, a flying torpedo, was developed for World War I but never deployed. The term drone is said to have been coined in 1935, when unmanned target planes were being developed. By 1964, early versions of modern drones were being used in Vietnam, and the rest is history. So, what application of drones do you find most concerning, or the most exciting? For more self-driving top 10s and unmanned top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I told everyone about this place and they're all going to support you. You do have drone delivery, right? I kind of promised that.